My name is Chris Titus. I am the mother of 6 children, and I am the mother of Michael. I've had 3 boys go through the service, and Michael was the last one to go through the service. He loved the Army. When he came home, he was really excited to be home, and then things started to fall apart. I knew there was something wrong because I'm a mom, and on February 7th of 2016, 2 years after he came home, he took his own life. An amazing thing about that is that in December of 2015, he sat with me in the living room and said, "Mom, I want to do something for the veterans and their families." It was his dream to help veterans thrive, not just survive post-military service, because he had such a difficult time, and he knew how important family was.
My name is Jack Ashby. I served in the United States Marine Corps, and I was in from 2007 to 2013. When I had gotten home, it was kind of trying to slip back into normal life, or at least figure out what normal life was. I tried to pretend a lot of stuff didn't happen in my life. Even just the fact of on the grand scheme of things, I have friends that didn't make it home. I have friends that are missing limbs. I have friends that have gotten shot. I have friends that got blown up. I have friends that have done crazy heroic things that they've made movies about. And then there's me. There was a lot of, survivor's remorse for some of it. You can only drink so much. You can only, push people in your life away so much until something actually happens. For me, I was at a point where I didn't care anymore. Like nothing mattered.
My name is Matthew Titus, and Michael Titus was my little brother. What excites me about the work I'm doing here at Michael's is that we're making an impact, changing lives for the better of veterans that, who knows, might not have ever had the opportunity to improve their status or to improve their ways or to improve their lives. We have an impact on the veteran through the family. We put on these events that are kid-focused. They're free and they're great for the whole family to attend. And so the veteran is oftentimes forced, quote unquote, forced onto property because it's what the kids want to do or it's what the spouse wants to do. And so we lure them on property, so to speak, with a day of entertainment, fun, food. And then once they get out here, they're met and greeted by people just like them.
Everybody here, they come here and they're a family, and they're part of something that they lost when they were in the service. And when somebody loses something, gifting is one of the best things you can do because it makes them feel good. Everything we do at Michael's Foundation is free. It's to no cost to a veteran or family or their friends if their friends come. It's truly an act of kindness, and how perfect that is because Michael was so kind.
The first day out here was just a breath of fresh air, and being with the horses right off the bat was phenomenal. There was a boost of confidence I hadn't had in I don't know how long. Doing everything that I remember doing when I was younger and more, and just feeling this ease and calmness that then translated into the rest of my life. Whether it was driving down the road not getting frustrated with somebody, or deciding to help somebody because that week this place helped me. There's so many things that I can contribute to it.
I think what makes the equine program most unique is that it's peer-to-peer. We're all just out here learning from one another's experiences, learning from one another's mistakes, and trying to walk away with a few tools to help us better manage whatever it is we're going through as veterans.
I've found at least for me, a way to go all in on something. And it's been here. You know, instead of finding a destructive hobby somewhere, this is my new thing, this is my new passion, this is where I want to be, this is where I want to help out. If Michael's Foundation didn't exist, I don't know if I would be here. You know, and I can't be the only one.
Having Michael's Foundation and seeing it grow and watching these families thrive, that's just exactly what Michael wanted. And the great thing about it is they don't just come and leave, they come and they stay here because it's become their home away from home. And that's really beautiful.